Let's meet the starters for the Boston Celtics. At the point, 6'4", number 4, Drew. The big man, standing 7'2", number 8, Kristaps Porzingis. At guard, 6'4", number 9, at small forward, at 6'6", number 7, at forward, number 0,
Welcome to Tuesday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. We got a good one in store for you. And tonight, it'll be the Orlando Magic going up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. Brian Anderson here alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. And here's a look at what's coming up for Orlando. On Wednesday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Friday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Goga Bitadze is out there with Banchero, and it's De Silva in at the 3, the small forward. And for Boston, Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown, and it's Holiday in at the point. All right, Richard, we're right here in the middle of the season. What's the mindset at this point?
Well, there's still a lot of games to be played. So this portion of the year is all about staying focused and engaged, as well as getting your body ready for the most important stretch of the season.
And it's Holiday with the ball for the Celtics. Tatum from long range. De Silva with the rebound. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Suggs. The Celtics making their last shot. Pass to Bitadze from deep three-point land. Boston pulls it in. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And it was those effort plays that put them over the top. They were the harder working team, simple as that.
You can see the toughness that Holiday plays with. Contact doesn't faze him.
Here's De Silva. And here's Banchero. The 3-ball. Porzingis grabs the board.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the 3.
To stop the run. And it's laid up and in by Suggs. Suggs has got his second bucket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Bitadze. Here's the 3. Drains the triple. Suggs has got 7 points.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Back to White. Holiday with the ball. Over Suggs. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Pass to Suggs. The rebound, Celtics. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance.
Yeah, Tatum read the floor and fed the best guy he could find.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
Carter, he's checked in for Orlando.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Suggs outside. The three from Banchero. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
White finds Porzingis. Soft touch off the glass.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Suggs.
2 minutes.
He's got 7. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Carter against Tatum. Takes one from 10 feet. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Tatum. Count it. Tatum's got 6.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Pass to Bataze. Down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Cornette passes to Horford. 1:11 left in the first. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Orlando Magic. 6-point game. Shoots over Brown. Anthony misses.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Here's Brown. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
NBA, what timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs. Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's Hauser. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
Celtics foul. Luke Cornett. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Anthony. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. Here's Carter. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 7.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
He knocks it down. Wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are.
The previous play is under review.
Off in time or not.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter.
Good move to review that.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Celtics out in front. They're up by 8. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
It's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Shireman in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Brushing off the contact look. The dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
The ball's knocked loose. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thank you for the report.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Black passes to Anthony. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Inside, Carter. That shot off. Nice D from Horford. Celtics lead by 10. It's hauled in by Isaac.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And the basket is good. Black's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
To the middle. Here's Tatum. Oh, look at Tatum going to work inside.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Drew Holiday comes in for Springer. Harris is checked in for Orlando. On defense, the Celtics. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Anthony with a bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
How about that finish? Holiday showing how determined he is around the rim.
The Magic have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Harris outside. Takes the 3. Sinks the tray. Harris has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Here's Tatum. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Magic. And a chance here to check out some stats for Derek White.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Back to Holiday. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance. Holiday's got 7 points in the game.
Part of what makes Drew so valuable, he's a guard who can score without the ball.
Black passes to Batadze. Batadze with a screen. The 3 from Banchero. Orlando again missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
The drive by Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
just slashing to the rim. Are they moving with such force and purpose?
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Boston leading by 12. Tatum barreling in, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Strong finish by Tatum. Nothing was stopping him there.
And Boston with some changes. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Horford, and Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
For Boston, they've gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Here's Tatum. Hey, strong move, Tatum.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Hauser, he's checked in for Tatum. Magic trail by 15. And here's Banchero. 20 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
Okay, look, when you play aggressively, you can really get to the line. Just ask him.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all. Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Banchero outside. Back to Suggs. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Magic trail by 17. Right side, Caldwell-Pope. There's a screen. Holiday grabs the miss. Holiday's got 4 rebounds in the game. Suggs against Porzingis. He's off on the layup. The Magic have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Batase. Lays it up and banks it in.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And the basket by Holiday.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so Banchero will bring it up for Orlando. Trailing by 17. When this game is done, they'll be off to Milwaukee, taking on the Bucks. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Gets the 3 to fall.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And here's Brown for 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Now this is how you finish a first half, sending them to the locker room with a statement shot from 3-point range.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much, Chris Stapps. You guys hold the lead. How do you evaluate your team's play in this first half?
I think we played pretty well. Defensively, we were helping each other. We were there in the right spots. Just the last couple of minutes of this second quarter, we gotta let them get to the basket and get in our paint and score easy buckets.
Back to you.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're thinking about the shot.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's They've kept the ball moving. No one's trying to be a hero, and you see the results.
Yeah, they're just not slinging it around. They are passing with a purpose.
And now we get to check out the top performers from their respective teams in that first half.
Yeah, they're both smart-driven, extremely talented.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
So for Orlando right now, the backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Paolo Banchero is out there with Goga Bitadze. And it's De Silva in at the small forward position. Here's Suggs. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Porzingis.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
We see this from Tatum often, and it never gets old. Just scoring at will.
And so here is Orlando. Well, Richard, with the career he's had, it's hard to believe Drew Holiday has only made 2 All-Star teams.
Well, that speaks to how much talent is at the guard position in this league. But it also shows how we tend to award offense over defense, because Drew, his impact is truly felt on the defensive end. Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half, 0 for 3 so far. A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Pass to De Silva. Now here's Banchero. From outside the arc, Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Orlando calls timeout. And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient on game.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
Pass to De Silva. Now Banchero. Will it go? Nails it from 3. Banchero's got 8 points.
Finally, a make. It only took 5 attempts in the half.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's Suggs. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Bitadze with a screen. 5 on the clock. And Caldwell-Pope gets it to go.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
Tatum finds White. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Banchero outside from deep. Boston pulls it in. Holiday's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
And they pick up 2.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Pass to De Silva. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. Here's Banchero. The shot, no good. Tatum with some nice D.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Pritchard's checked in for White. Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Anthony comes in for Caldwell-Pope.
And how about the leaping ability of Suggs? Getting off the floor with such ease.
Here's Holiday, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Holiday's got 19 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. Pass to Suggs.
Minutes remaining in the third.
Here's De Silva, defended by Brown. Anthony misses.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Tatum way outside. Orlando with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
That one's good for 2.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Brown, De Silva with the rebound. Orlando has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range.
Oh, my
goodness! How about that?
Assist from
Big but quick. Suggs so powerful off the drive.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Holiday passes to Brown. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Here's Suggs. Ooh, what a play. Just palms the block.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Magic. Pass to De Silva. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Celtics ball.
And Boston with some changes. Cornette's checked in for Porzingis. Horford comes in for Tatum. And it's Hauser in for Drew Holiday. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The Magic shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Orlando again missing. Boston has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And the jam by Brown.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
Anthony outside. A little mid-range shot is up. Can't get it to drop.
Well, it's a make-or-miss lead. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
And so it's the Boston Celtics, firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Al Horford out there with Luke Cornett. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Shireman in a 2-guard. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. He drops it from range.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Hauser. It's hauled in by Isaac.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Black passes to Isaac. No good with the triple.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And here's Horford for 3. Drills it from deep. Horford's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Corner pocket? Oh, that's no problem for Al Horford.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Some room here for Harris. Boston with a rebound.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. And these days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
Walsh is checked in for Boston. Anthony with a bucket.
So he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Boston's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here's Hauser. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Anthony misses. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Pritchard. On target from range. Pritchard's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here. It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Cornette with the bucket.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Anthony outside. Connects from downtown.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
Here's Horford. It's hauled in by the Magic. Black passes to Anthony, and the shot goes. Anthony's got 10 points in just the second half.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Here's Horford. And down it goes. 2 points.
With a defender in his shirt, that's a really nice play by Horford.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. It's Anthony on the take. And Anthony slams it in.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Horford passes to Cornette. Here's Pritchard. And the foul on Gary Harris. That's his first foul. Richard, how do you think you would have fared if social media was as prevalent in your younger years as it is right now?
I can tell you right now, I would not be able to sit next to you right now, B.A. That's the type of life I would have lived.
So Orlando ends up going with a new group.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
That's tipped. Rebounded by Suggs. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Pass to De Silva. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. De Silva's got his first points in this one.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Celtics.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jason Tatum.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Tatum. And that one's good. Kid has got his first points of the night.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
Suggs, the pass to Batadze. Outside, Caldwell Pope. They set the screen. Two points. That one goes.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they'd been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Back to Suggs. Queta pulls it in. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Pass to Shireman. Back to Pritchard. To the right side. 4-3. Pure from three-point range. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Jason Tatum.